Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to shorten your swing for more consistency. All right guys, Eric here at the Bethlehem Golf Club. I want to talk to you today about how to shorten your swing for more consistency. Now what you're going to see in this video is a portion of, or a clip of, my live lesson with Andrew. Now the full lessons will all be on cogornogolf.com if you do want to see the entire lesson. But what you'll see here is a portion of our lesson, and what we're talking about is shortening his backswing to gain consistency. Consistency of both contact and later in the lesson, consistency of direction. So hopefully you guys enjoy this clip. Again, if you do want to see the full 1 hour lesson, the link will be in the description down below to check out cogornogolf.com. Thanks guys. 8 iron, 100 yard sign, 5 shots, fire when ready. I will follow along. And I'm going to start asking you questions after the first one. You just do your normal.
I hit that thin.
So cool, let's look at the mechanical stuff. I think the one thing that's going to be true no matter what you do mechanically as you go is the more your golf ball looks the same, the lower your scores will be.
Yep, because it's predictable.
Predictable. Start on the same side, curve the same way, which I think you're very close to being able to do. From this side, what we're watching for you has always been the right hip,
Yep,
and then the length of the arms,
yep,
relative to your body swing, right? I firmly believe that those two pieces are your two priorities in terms of day-to-day consistency, control your ball flight pattern, et cetera, et cetera. Because when you work down here, you have to make up for these two things. Number one, let's say your arms get too long. As you start to work back down, if your arms are too far behind you, you got to do something to stop and get them back in front of you.
Gotcha.
It requires a compensation later on. If your hips kick too far this way, almost always people who kick too far this way are going to react the opposite way, get too much tilt in transition. There's always going to be a reaction from that. If you did these and you net out at the perfect impact position, then it doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Right? It's like, does this cause a reaction as we work down? And as you start to work, the answer is yes. Like right there, your arms and hands are way too far behind you. How could this be better and how could your life be made easier? Number one, right? If your arm wasn't so far behind your body, meaning like this way, like let's keep your arm shorter.
Okay.
Right? Let's talk about how to do that.
Yeah, right.
And then number two is going to be, let's still get this more neutral. It's not causing you like
craziness.
Now, your arms being too far behind you the whole time is kind of the root issue, and a little bit of swing direction.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if we kept a little bit more depth, kind of a little bit more depth early, and shorten the arm swing, so you working more like here instead of here, and shorten, I'll show you all this.
Okay.
And shorten your arm swing a little bit would be like priority number one.
Gotcha.
Get rid of the pulls, get all of the balls doing the draw pattern, start them right, curve them left, make your miss a straight push, eliminate pulls, kind of eliminate that left pattern, have that be your stock.
Gotcha. Cool.
Cool?
I like it.
So the best way to do this for you from a drill perspective is with one of these. Do we do this one ever?
We might have.
So if you take an alignment rod and you put it underneath your
armpit.
armpit.
We haven't done that then.
No, where it's out like this.
Okay.
So when I take my setup, almost all of it on this side, here, I take my normal setup position. As I go back, once I get to about left arm parallel, this is going to run into my arm.
Gotcha.
And then at that point in time, that's my cue that I'm done swinging. Now, when you do that at momentum, you're going to really be like up here.
Gotcha.
What it prevents is too long. So it stops your left arm from traveling too far. So when I go here like this, I work back. It's going to feel like I stop here, which in reality is going to be about here. Yeah. Which is going to you're going to look like Adam Scott instead of you. And then when you start to work back down, you can actually hit shots with this in like that. Gotcha. This will be the piece that'll give you a cue for feedback for swing length. Okay. This will not fix that depth part. We got to do that separately. Gotcha. But it'll be just the swing length portion. That's cool. I want you to hit these first couple with this in. I'm going to hit one, so see how weird this is. And when this hits your left arm, I want you to stop. Okay. I'm going to record it. We're going to see where it actually goes. It's going to feel really short. It's going to be normal. Gotcha. Right? So we're going to go back. This is going to hit your left arm. Now you're going to feel like you're deeper here. Like you're going to feel like you're here, right? Okay. You know, your right pec. And you're going to feel like your left arm stays deep, like your pec, your bicep goes against your pec in transition, like your left arm stays across your chest. and you're just gonna hit a little half one. And you should be able to hit little shots with this in, boom, boom. So I hit that 90 yards, right? To kind of scale how far you should be doing these. You ready to try, buddy?
80 yards.
It says perfect swing on there.
It says 80
Excellent.
yards.
80 in the air, a little bounce, no big deal. So let's just take a setup and work through how we do this for a second.
Okay.
So it's gonna feel weird and uncomfortable. Go ahead and, yeah, you feel comfy. And let's make a little backswing. Cool, so once that hits you, that's your cue that you're like done.
I'm trying to keep it underneath my elbow or my armpit.
Please.
Oh.
That was your excuse as to why you were too narrow there?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Boom. Again. Now that for you should feel like a little tiny swing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay, one more. The point is, if you only go to there, right? Look in the mirror. Now in reality, you only really should go to like here.
Gotcha.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The reality, now your arms and your right arm is in front of your rib cage here.
Okay.
Now you have nothing to make up for. You enjoying this hug?
Yeah, I am actually.
Okay, so this here, you got nothing to make up for now. So now your arms are already right in front of you. You can just come right back down. Turn right down, and I'll talk about this depth part in a minute. But you don't have to make up for anything from that.
Okay.
You with me on that?
For the most part. For the most part.
Exactly. Good. Now, what you need to feel when you do this is I need you to hit checkpoints. So can you see yourself in the mirror there clearly?
Yep.
Take your setup. I want you, when you get to left arm parallel, go ahead and start doing your backswing. Okay, keep going. I want you at here to be in line with your right pec, right bicep. So do you see that in the mirror? Pull this over a little bit. So when you look at you, that is in line with your pec and bicep. This would be in line with your sternum.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, as you continue up from there, you go up over your right shoulder. When you come back down, you go back in line with your right pec, which for you should feel like this is kind of in more than normal.
Gotcha.
You with me?
Yep.
So it's going to be like as you feel shorter, let me borrow this, you're going to feel like this. You're going to feel like you're only swinging to like here, like a really short. You're going to feel like your arm, as you work back, is more across your chest instead of this way. And as you start down, it's going to stay across your chest just for like a second, instead of it coming off your chest, which would be the over-the-top move.
Gotcha.
So short swing.
It's going to feel like I'm really looping it.
I don't think so. I think it's going to feel like, you're going to feel like Matt Kuchar, kind of.
Okay.
Minus the over-the-top down, so it's a bad example. You're going to feel like Jason Duffner.
Okay.
Kind of. So when you work back, we're going to shorten the swing length. Your hands are going to feel like, and arms are going to feel like they were kind of deeper to the point where like they're in line with my right pec, right bicep, but your left arm's going to feel like it's in more than normal. As you work down, then it doesn't come right back out. It stays in line with my right pec, right bicep for the first like foot or so of my downswing.
Okay.
So I want you from here, let's take your setup. When you get the left arm parallel, I want that to be in line with your right pec, right bicep. Cool. Okay, so that right there, you see in the mirror, how does that look?
Right.
Where it should be?
Yep.
Okay, and then now as you start back down, go ahead, start back down. Go ahead. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so this here, like this, as you start back down, kind of turn your chest towards the target. You feel that? How that stays in for a second?
Gotcha.
That's what I'm talking about. Feel that?
It kind of lags.
Bingo. Yeah, we'll use that. Cool. Open. Good. Feel that? Yeah, there you go. Good. Now, normally your arms are so long that you can't feel that at all, or else you're way behind you. You would normally need to do things to get your arms back in front of you.
Oh, gotcha.
But if we're shortening your arm swing now, you're already in front of you.
The lag is caused by how far back I go. I should really just get down here and lag.
Correct. Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's do that again. Let's do this like 100 times, but let's do it at least like 3.
Okay.
So you look in the mirror, give yourself feedback. As soon as that hits your left arm, you're done. Good. Pec bicep, that should feel in more than normal, correct?
Yep.
Good, go a little longer. Good. Now start coming back down. Bingo. So you feel that stays in? Mm-hmm. That's the difference there. So you're here, not here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you feel like that stays in. Put your head down for a second. So that'll feel like it stays like this as you start down, deeper. Good. Let's do that again. Yeah, look in the mirror. How's that look? That looks good, right?
A little high.
Yeah, so here would be your checkpoint.
Yep.
Yeah, but you just went right up to the top, which is fine. It's cool.
Okay.
And then as you start down, bingo. Yeah, you're gonna have this rotation shit in there by itself. You don't have to worry about all that.
Yeah.
You rotate perfectly. With me on that?
Yep.
Yep, good.
Got it.
Yep. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly. Perfect, perfect. That's gonna change your kind of steepening pattern.
Okay.
Meaning like this tendency you have to go this way,
Yep.
get over the top 2 degrees, and kind of hit the pulls, and the fades is your normal. That's why you have to feel like you hit a draw to get to normal. This should make the draw just happen by itself.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Okay. Okay. So this is going to be attempt number 1 of probably many. Yep, cool. You're feeling big turn, and remember, I only hit it 80 yards.
Yep.
So go slow.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as that hits your arm, you're done swinging. That's your cue. Cool. So let's look at it. So that depth-wise, in terms of how far in you went,
Okay.
was that good or no?
Yep, that was good.
Okay. How
I mean,
you
it's
got
a little over the top, I want to
Okay.
say.
And how would you define that as good at left arm parallel? What's your checkpoint?
I want to be between the nipple and the
This
shoulder.
is PG-13 here, bro. Okay, peck.
The pec.
Okay.
Says the man that swears
I know,
all the time.
I know. Okay.
I couldn't think of the word pec for a
That's
second.
okay. So pec and bicep would be your
Yep,
checkpoint on
pec
left arm
and
parallel.
bicep.
Now that felt like a really short swing, and it was full.
And I
correct?
was way past the line.
Yep, exactly. So we got to shorten that up still. And now see if you maintain depth in transition. Yes, you did. So now when you come back down, your goal is to be back in line with the pec.
Gotcha, which I
Excellent.
am.
So like, do your little takeaway.
So this is how far back I should normally be, like in a full swing.
In reality, you should be about here, but you're going to feel like you're
Right there.
here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So take your setup.
I just want to, like, when I like warm up or like take a practice swing, I kind of want to be able to stop it right where I should be
That's
at.
not going to work.
No? Okay.
Why? Why is it not going to work?
Because I guess I'll go farther than
Bingo.
normal.
Very good. Take this out for a sec. What you need to feel is this. Go ahead. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like, that's what your swing needs to feel like. Like, Eric, how do I hit a ball from there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that. Like do 1 or 2 where you go too short.
Okay.
And then let's.
So it's kind of like when I was fading it a bunch, you like just hook it as far left as you can and bring it back.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If you came in and you're like, hey, dude, I got to start going to the gym, right? Like, I'm out of shape. But to just you got to go to the gym every morning first, right? Like, learn. If you hit right, you got to learn left. If you don't know the gym, you got to learn the gym first, and then we'll talk specific. Let's do that again. That was good. That was actually too short. Bingo. So like in reality, probably feel like you're about here.
Gotcha.
Right? Yeah. So like there, that's what you need to do right now.
Gotcha.
Say this with me. Ready? Relax for a second. Big hip turn.
Big hip turn.
Scratch that. Big turn.
Big turn.
Short arm swing.
Short arm swing.
Depth.
Depth.
Say it backwards.
Depth. Short arm swing. Big turn.
Very good. Nicely done. It's well played. Okay. Explain to me in your own terms what that feels like right now.
Just like I'm just kind of warming up a little bit.
Chip shot.
Yeah.
Good. So when you go on the course and hit, like if you were to go play today, you need to feel
Like I'm just warming up. Chip
shot.
shots.
Yeah, good. So now from this side, we're checking deep.
Like that.
Excellent. Yep. So right pec, right bicep. Not going too far. It's a full swing. And then as you start working back down, continuing the depth.
Look at that.
It's perfect. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you liked the video, do us a favor, click the like button down below. Click the notification bell. Also, please subscribe. Now, if you like this portion of the lesson and want to see the full lesson, this full 1 hour lesson, as well as all of the other lessons, will be on CogornoGolf.com. Another reminder, every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live here on YouTube for Rapid Fire Golf. Would love to see you guys there. Thank you.